Rise and grind, what's happening? Know you gotta jump it off with that breakfast. What's going on? What's going on? Rise and grind. We need some new guests on here today. We need some new guests on here today, y'all. Straight up. We need new guests. We got people tapping in. I want all new people that's joining on. Feel free to engage with us. This is the Bully Breakfast Club. Straight up, man. What's happening? What's happening? I'm about to get to it. Let me get my co-host in here with me real quick, y'all. Where y'all tapping in from, though? That sun hitting this morning. Let's get it. Let's get it. What's going on, man? It's going down. Okay, here we go, man. Detroit, Naptown, Detroit, Nashville, what's happening? Orlando, what's happening? Unique, what's happening?
Top of the morning, my brother.
We up and at it this morning. For sure. Got that good old strawberry lemonade, man. What type of lemonade y'all be drinking? It's the best one right here. It's them. Charlotte, North Carolina, let's eat. What's happening, y'all? Okay.
She got rocket,
All right,
my
let's
brother.
see. We got a couple people that's tapping in this morning, man. They try. They gotta have some type of topic. The way they hitting in this morning. What's happening, my guy? Rise and grind.
Top of the
Hey, shout
top,
out
P.
to you feel me?
What they do, homie?
How we doing it today?
Okay, real quick, man. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
find out great minds think alike, man. Let me find out great minds think alike this morning. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, check it out, man. Y'all know what's going on, Rise and Grind Dog family. It's your boy Ben with Playman Kennels, and I'm in here with who?
Hey, you already know, man. It's Big Neat, nigga. Man, what's up, y'all, man? How y'all doing, man? I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I appreciate y'all listening to us every morning, bro. You know we finna give it to you live, raw, and uncut every morning. So make sure y'all always tune in Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 to get a hot plate of food.
Straight up, man. Let me go ahead and get my sip on real quick. This is the Bully Breakfast Club. Let's eat. Fellas, what's going on? Introduce yourselves real quick. Let them know who y'all represent, where y'all coming from.
You already know the WCM Killers, Wheelchair Mafia, tapping in for the A.
What's up, Wheelchair Mafia?
Damn, Dub City had to take a call real quick. He said he gonna tap back in, man. So what's the word, man?
Man, I missed the whole little live shit last night, man. I fucking ought to fell out sleep.
Oh man, shit. You joined the right live this morning because we getting straight to it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You
all.
want you bright. You up bright and early for this one. You feel me? Straight up. So
hey, you might have missed last night, but you made this one.
Hey, I'm gonna always
right on time, brother.
always make this one for sure.
You right on time, man. Hey, I got a quick question though, y'all, to everybody that's engaged. We appreciate y'all jumping on the show this morning. Real quick, man. We know about cleft palates. You know what I'm saying? We know, about, just certain birth defects, complications, but has anybody ever dealt with an umbilical hernia?
Yeah, I have.
No, I ain't dealt with that yet.
So how'd you go about that, Unique?
Shit, bro. I mean, ain't nothing you can really do, bro. If they have herniated umbilical cord, you just gotta, you know what I'm saying, like just try to keep that shit clean as possible. And then when it's time, and I think when they hit like 8 weeks, 9 weeks, to go into surgery and then get it removed. So you just need, you just need to just make sure it's always clean. You know.
Okay. Rise and grind, Aaron. Let them know where you from.
Morning, y'all.
Represent.
Hey, y'all. I run Muddy Boots Bullies. I'm from Mississippi. I breed a little bit of everybody. But I just had an umbilical cord hernia. It actually turned out pretty good. It was on a Frenchie, on a little.
How'd you treat it? Let me see.
See, what I did was I do lashes, so I have like lash tape.
Okay.
That's for the skin. So while it was open, like it was bad, it was open for a little while. So I took it. I took like a gauze pad. Like you gotta clean it every day. Like you gotta clean it and keep that puppy away from the other puppies sucking on it. So you gotta take like some gauze pads. I think I didn't use them all. Some gauze pads and like some tape. And wrap it to keep like I said, to keep the mama from licking it and to keep the other puppies from licking it. Like you gotta cover it. Like when I first got it, it probably was about like this big. It still had the little umbilical cord part, but like I was telling you, some vets, they'll cut the umbilical cord down and try to stitch it. If the puppy's big enough, they'll try to stitch around it so it won't bust open.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm going through. We just dropped a litter. Shout out to my dog Bully Breed. Kendall's dropped his first KB litter. A litter of 7, everything healthy. But we did have one pup that had an umbilical hernia. So what happened was the doctor, you know what I'm saying, he pushed it in and like pinned off the remaining umbilical cord, and he twisted it and he sewed it up. So now what's going on is that umbilical cord is starting to dry up and it's starting to break away from the belly, you know what I'm saying? But it's still like a little raw. So I sent him the picture, I texted him, and he was just like, clean it with peroxide twice a day.
Yeah, you gotta take a Q-tip and rub like in a circular motion.
Yep.
But not when it dry. That's why I said like you gotta tape it up, because when it start drying out and it get hard, it's gonna pull, and you might pull the insides out. I done seen somebody where it done pulled and it like some of the dog intestines be hanging out. So when it comes, like, I like to tape it up, or I'll cut the some vets they try to leave the extra umbilical cord, like a little piece at the end. I don't like that. I go ahead and cut that off, because a lot of times if you had an extra piece on there, that mama dog, she'll be pulling on it. Like she'll go to biting and pulling on it to take it off, and she'll end up pulling extra skin or leave like an open wound on the puppy. But I ain't gonna lie, get you some Aquaphor. It's here you go. I got it right here.
All right, y'all.
This stuff right here,
y'all screenshot this. I'm gonna turn the comments off.
You could put this on. You know how when you feeding puppies and they get like they butt get a rat like a
get raw.
This, when I tell you this right here, clear it up ASAP, like one day, couple hours.
Make sure y'all screenshot that.
You could put this around the wound too, but I use like some. Hold on, let me get my other stuff. My stuff that I use to clean it. You can get some of this, and then at Walmart has the real liquid bandage that you could use to just say if it do come open a little bit, you can use this.
Got that too, y'all.
Yeah, I'm listening. Got a couple little.
So this is everything that you will use to help clean wounds and stuff, open wounds.
Yeah, clean them and put this on there after you clean it. So.
Okay, cool.
Got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, that was one thing that was just on my mind that I've never dealt with personally until now. And, you know, I haven't separated her. Like, she's still functioning. She's still eating, like, moving around. You know, it's cool. But as I see it's trying to heal and it's trying to detach from the body, it is the part around the surrounding part is just a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, still kind of raw, you know what I'm saying? Not to where like coming out, but
hey, you got you some you got some chlorhexidine?
Nope.
Get some,
I just used the
get some
peroxide.
get some
Like,
chlorhexidine. I mean, I'd use the Clorox too, but me personally, I use the spray.
Okay, this will be the tape that you use.
make sure y'all screenshot this, y'all.
But you can get these off Amazon.
Surgical transparent tape. And so you'll wrap it around the whole dog's body?
No,
Well,
yeah. Okay, so you don't have to necessarily wrap around the whole body. It
take care.
depends on how much they moving. If they not really moving like that, you just can wrap it on the underside. Cause depending on the tape, if you wrap it on the overside, on the top side, it might
Like,
take off their skin, their hair.
take the bird.
Yeah, on the top side. But
Okay.
this good tape. Like I said, this is what I use to do lashes and like take people's eyes up. Cause
Yeah.
it's sticky and it'll stay, but it won't pull the hair off. Like up under on the underside on the stomach.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let me turn these comments back up. We got some people. And for those that's just now tuning in, y'all, we're talking about umbilical hernias. It's something that I came into with the latest litter. And, you know, shit, just like y'all, man, I'm a student in the game, so I be wanting to know, like, what are y'all remedies on taking care of this certain particular situation straight up?
No.
But yeah, let's get straight to it. What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling?
Y'all just put me on a lot of game just right then.
No,
Hey, we feel
real,
look, we
I was
feeling
on a lot
good.
of game. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, no, that hernia. I had a puppy die from that shit.
she said she had a bad hernia after birth. It's crazy how this bodily functions just come about. You know what I'm saying? And it's just
But you
But no,
gotta
but that's what I'm saying.
also
It don't
think
just.
only
But that's what
one.
I'm saying. The playmat.
you
It
gotta
don't just
also
come
think
about
about
because
this.
sometimes the vet, bro, like if the vet cut that belly button, cut the umbilical cord too short, bro, that's gonna happen.
Or when they pulling the puppies out. You know, some vets when they pulling them puppies out, they don't know how rough they being, and you could pull it out like that. But I'm gonna say this: I look at puppies just like how I look at baby as my baby when I had my baby. You gotta think about it. Not everything that we do for these puppies you've done for your child growing up, like as they're a baby.
Yeah,
So you just gotta think about what would you do if this happened to your kid. If your kid got a cut, if your kid gets sick, you gotta treat these puppies the same way. You gotta be quick with them.
yeah,
You gotta be quick on your feet.
exactly. I'm the
Cause not
same way. I'm the same way. Instead of me panicking and stuff like that, I just try to ask questions. And I'm telling y'all right now, man, like we did this last night too on the topic we was talking about, but YouTube, man, will
yeah,
really
YouTube gonna be
help
your
y'all
best
out,
friend.
man. This just like the ultimate the answer book. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know
Yeah.
how you used to have the book with
Love
all the
my
answers
pups.
in the back.
Love my pups is a good person.
Straight up, though.
What
Like
is
it's
that?
I'm trying to tell you.
Wait, what you say?
You said it's called Love My Pups.
Yeah, look, he's a I think he a Frenchie breeder. I don't know if he's a Frenchie breeder or he just breed everything, but it's an older white man. Him and his wife. They tell you so much stuff,
With,
how to
with
tube
that
feed,
big
how to
with the big old house, and they be like in the kitchen and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, they
Okay,
gonna
yeah, I
teach
be
you how to fix swimmers, all that stuff.
watching.
Hey, that tape I just showed you
Yeah.
is good. It's good for swimmers. Or if you know how exotic puppies, when they first born, some of their feet
Roger.
may be turned out. That tape, that's some good tape to use.
Yeah, but but hold on. The reason why their feet is turned backwards like that is because how they was laying in the sack.
Ah,
Same
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. You
It's
know,
gonna be
my
from
girl,
that.
she had 4 puppies, and 3 of the 4 puppies, they feet were turned. But she was 27 pounds when I took her in
For
with 4 puppies.
for those of y'all who don't know what I'm talking about, whatever y'all might run into an era of where like you might have some newborn pups, and when you look at them, like their back legs is gonna be basically I don't even know how to say it. Like
They call club feet.
yeah, them bitches look like little clubs.
Yeah.
But it's the way how they was laying in the sack. You feel me? So it's like as the time progresses, you can
Yeah,
massage it.
it'll fit. It'll sometimes, depending on the puppy, sometimes it'll fix and sometimes it won't. I had one where I had to do it, but I wanted to do it because they say if they stay like that, up until 3 weeks, then they're gonna be walking funny.
Mm-hmm.
The feet be straight, not
So what do
yeah.
you feel like is the best way to fix that?
Carpet when you in your whelping pen. Well, to
Fix what?
not have swimmers, I use blankets and like a carpet, like a
Fix
thicker carpet
What
that they
what
claws
is
can
what
grab
is
fix
on.
what, man?
what is swimmers for those who don't know?
Swimmers is I must say I've learned swimmers is when they don't put no when you don't put nothing in the bottom of your whelping pen and your dog's back leg like they oh shit, hold on.
They have
They
no
front legs will
protection.
be like this and they back legs will be like that. It's to where it's like they swimming. So it's like they stunt. Then they'll get flat chested. So it's so much stuff. It's so
Yeah,
much
flat
stuff.
chest and
Lord.
shit. That shit real.
Yeah, and that
And
flat chest
somebody
stuff will
put
take your
me,
dogs
and you
out
know what's so
quick.
So
crazy is that somebody put me on game about how
you said they put your game up, bro.
about how they do their little whelping box for flat chested puppies so they don't get flat chested. And that shit was crazy because I've
What
always heard that
they
you can
tell you?
use I was always thought that you could use the egg foam shells, so which is like the thing you get from Walmart. You know, it's like they look like little egg cartons, but
Yeah,
it's
the
the
little
foam.
egg
Yeah.
they go on your bed. It's like
Right.
yeah,
It's
that's
like
smart.
So
a
A
mattress
mattress
laid.
right, it's a
topper.
mattress
That's what
topper.
it's called,
So
mattress
Yeah,
topper.
yeah,
so
yeah.
then like the dude, so I was telling the dude, I was like, yo, listen, like this is what I did, whoop whoop. So he was like, man, that's a great idea and whatever. He said, but the only thing is that they can still get flat chested. I was like, what you mean? He's like, yeah, think about it. That topper that you're using is plush. So when they lay on it, they're gonna sink right in. They're not gonna really have something. It's not gonna really be bumpy as it should be. So he said, what I do is, he said that he goes to like the dollar store and go buy like the the little kids noodles, the little swimming noodles.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
pool
You
noodles.
take them and you cut them in half, and then you lay it on top of it, like lay a sheet on top of it, or lay like the
Oh, I just
well,
seen it. Okay, he cut the holes in the pool and
yes,
zip tied the pool, the noodle around the pool.
Yeah, I
Like
understand that
he
too.
cut it, like he put holes around, and then he put like a fitted sheet on top of there. Yeah, that is smart.
and
Yeah.
then he said like once you do it, he said that's the true definition of soft and bumpy. He said it's still soft, but
He
it
said
won't.
you can use egg cartons, turn them upside down, and put blanket.
Put the blanket.
But the mama gonna tear that mess up. I be thinking about
But
what the mama gonna do.
I ain't gonna lie. The way you got yours set up right now, Aaron, that's how I got mine set up.
Yeah, I got it's about two. It's like two, 3 blankets in there. It's 3 blankets in there. So everybody,
guardrail.
y'all
No,
see
I'm
my
not
pit? I got some
board.
pit. Y'all see I got some pits in there.
I ain't talking
It's
about a
3 of them.
guardrail. I'm talking about
But yeah,
in
that
the pool.
guardrail that'll also keep them from getting laid on too. Cause you see how,
But
just say
dog,
how that one.
see, that's the thing though, is that he uses a pool. He's not using like a whelping box.
Yeah, he using probably one of these. You can get them. I got all different sizes of
So
them pools.
so all he does is he cut the noodles, like he'll lay the whole thing in noodles type shit, but he'll cut it in half and lay the noodles in the bottom part and then
This
cover it.
my setup right here, y'all. I don't really do the incubator. You know what I'm saying?
Missed this morning.
Lamp is probably about 3.5 feet from the ground. Okay. I keep natural airflow, fans blowing, but I do the blanket base as well. But this is the puppy I was talking about right here. And like I just cleaned her, but I'm about to patch her up with some gauze. But
Hey,
I'm not sure if I
Playman,
really see it.
Playman, dogs and broads underscore 510 says tap me in, let me show you the feet they talking about.
Put the tap out for y'all boys.
Yeah, I got some foot. Well, they not my fluffies. This is this a litter that I'm whelping.
Y'all see that?
Is it like a big?
Uh,
Ooh, that's bad.
you have to go out. I was about to say take it
No, you can
to the
see it
other
from right
room. You can
here.
see it, but you can't.
Well, I got the phone up close,
Yeah.
but she
I
No,
mean,
is that?
yeah, it don't look too bad, but
No, no,
it's in
man,
the
that shit is bad.
process.
it just look fat.
Yeah, it's in the healing process for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But You know what I'm saying? She doing good. I'm gonna patch her up as soon as we get done. But all the puppies are doing real good. Let me get Dogs and Bras in here. One of my homies out there in Cali.
Let's talk more about
I
some.
mean, really, the only thing you could do from to prevent flat chests and swimmers, you just have to make your. If they not born like that, you just have
What
to make
up?
your equip your whelping box.
Rise and grind. Let them know who you are, who you represent, where you come.
It's Dogs and Bras, man. Being fucked with Playmat on that bitch.
Yeah, it's gonna close the rare form. That's what I
You know
told
what
him
I'm
because I
saying,
had
man?
that's how this little
Let me
Frenchie was.
show y'all real quick. See, they was all the way. She 3 days old now. When she first came, they was all the way flat. But like you said, put the lumps in the bed, and she damn near.
You mean her
She
feet back?
coming
Let them
back.
No,
You
know.
know what I'm
as
Let them
she
saying?
know.
They coming
grow,
back.
Tell them
as
something
she
real
grow,
quick.
They
she
was
will
Dogs and
flat
straighten
Bras.
out
herself out.
3 days ago. 3 days ago,
Hey,
they was
hey,
flat out, man.
let
She
them know
was,
where
you
you
know, she
calling
was
from,
behind the
Dogs and
bladder.
Bras, real quick.
And I'm from California, man, the Bay Area, 510, man. They
Oh,
got
you
the
know KP them?
California Bulls.
What is KP?
Man,
KP from the Bay.
I
I
know
think
a whole
KP them
lot of
from the Bay.
people.
KP and SB.
But can you
Yeah, I can see him.
see, though? They coming back, though, so I'm happy. I was worried as hell. I was going to
So
do that
Then
tape
that's
shit,
it's
but today they
another.
looking
gonna
real
come back
good.
naturally. It's just how they were laying in the sack.
Yeah. She was behind the bladder. They didn't even see her on the ultrasound, you feel me? So she was behind the bladder. My bitch hella
Yeah.
thick. She was sitting on her the whole time,
So
you know what I'm saying?
let
But
me
yeah,
ask y'all
about that
real quick
hernia.
before we get
About
to
that
the hernia
hernia,
part.
man. On my last load on the hernia, I was born with one just like your stomach. The vet, when he came out, his stomach was hanging. The umbilical cord, I guess my bitch was too active. So she tried to patch it up. She told me to put him down. She looked at me. I said, I don't get down
Right.
like that. I'm going to see if I can save this bag. You know what I'm saying? So after about 2 months, I didn't keep him confined. You need to keep that puppy by itself because the action of the sliding is going to open it back up more. That's my first fuck up. So then I took it back. She fixed it again. He was already like 2 months. You know, he want to play. I had him in a drop crate with the top so he couldn't lift up. It still popped out. Right now, I ain't going to cap you. He got a big-ass hernia, but the nigga living life like it's nothing. He raw as fuck. I'm supposed to be at the show with him. It hurt my heart.
Hold on.
But I
So
couldn't
to
kill
this
him. You know what
day,
I'm saying?
he
It ain't
has
all
a
about the
hernia.
money with us. I'm going to show you. I'm going to send you some shit in your DM.
So
I'm going to show you. And it looks just like what you got. I tried body suits. I taped them up. I did ace bandages. I did everything I could. Cut that shit out? I did. Yeah, I went back twice. He didn't have that shit. Tried to fix it twice.
Damn,
that
so
shit.
do y'all think? I'm saying, like, have anybody ever heard about hernias being hereditary?
I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. That's why I'm gonna show you what I got because man, if you bring that back, I'm bringing you my next one. If I ever got one, I'm bringing it to you.
Real quick. What'd you say, Unique?
Yeah, no, she lost me. Like you said that. Say it again. Like you said they cut it out twice.
Yeah.
So look, when it was like that, vet healed it up.
How
I
old
came
was
home
it?
with
How
the dog.
old was the puppy?
About 2-3 weeks later, I got it done at birth. 2 weeks later, I took it back. Damn near about 2 weeks. She did it again. That motherfucker, it actually expanded the injury. When I redid it, it made it like more. Yeah, like it made it bigger. Like it helped the hernia grow or something. So, man, but they got this new shit playing.
That's
Man,
what
they
I was asking.
lasering
Did you
that
take
shit
it
off now. Yeah, I seen this shit that I said that next time I'll try that laser shit because I got a female right now, a female that had 1 litter. After that litter, she had this nasty ass hernia. I got it cut off. It came back again. The motherfuckers got to get lasered off, in my opinion. Like if they get that bad.
I mean, shit.
Yep.
I had one.
I'm gonna try that body tape thing. I didn't try that body tape thing, sis. Put you on though.
Had one with
I
one of my
didn't try that
females.
one. I tried the ace bandage, and you know it kept sliding and moving. I had him bandaged up bad. It's man. I tried everything. Just keep, but my advice is put that puppy
separately.
Whelp is separate just to keep it confined in a smaller box.
Where it can't.
Put in a smaller
Yeah,
box so it got less
every time
body
that puppy
activity.
move around, it don't matter whatever surface. It don't matter what surface you put them on.
It's expanding it. You know what I'm saying?
All it's doing is that every time that.
Hey, Playmat, if you got some
like
monkey blood, my fault. What they call it, iodine. Keep some iodine on there, man, because you don't, man, you know, when they on them puppy pads, you know, them puppies still be pissing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when he moving around, that's the thing about it. You got to keep his area hella clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I swap them blankets out all the time.
If you got some iodine, if you don't, get you a thing of iodine and some Q-tips and keep that iodine rubbed on there so you ain't got to worry about the infection getting worse.
That swelling down.
No, I bet.
Clean it peroxide.
I'm finna tap out on y'all, but yeah, play mad. Keep that puppy as least amount of motion.
How am I going to stop it from moving?
Put it in a small ass box.
Okay.
Put it in a smaller box. So I swear to God, just so it got less action. It's gonna help you. Cause that was my problem. I left my puppy with the rest, and that motherfucker had hella activity. Activity, no heel time. Like you know,
the more they moving, the more that motherfucker healing up.
In a shoebox or something.
To make something safe for it.
Yep.
On the
shoebox, at least try it just so that motherfucker can dry up and heal a little bit. Right. That be the thing. I just take it out the box every once in a while. Let her smell it. Let her get on it. You know. But yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna see some pictures later of that dog.
You can still feed her. You can still feed her.
Make sure that you tap in with us Monday through Friday, 9 a.m., 11 a.m. Bully Breakfast. All right.
I'm on it. I'm back at it.
Yeah, no, play.
Hey, not to go back on the flat chair shit, but that's why I had hit the request. I don't know about everybody else, but see, my female only with the puppies when she feeding, bro. You know what I'm saying? So don't have nothing at home, man. Take your egg cartons, open them bitches up, turn them down, man, and put you some blankets and shit over them egg cartons, and that shit'll help you out too.
So let me
I never heard of egg cartons.
Like take the dog's feet together.
Yep. Yeah, I had to do that shit. I had to do that shit last year on 2 puppies. I ain't gonna lie, I had a partner. Shout out J3 Kennels in Carolina, man, home of Blue Bait. You know what I'm saying? He put me on there taping them back legs and shit together. But like when you got a litter, even with that, when you got a litter, you still gotta be there, because when that dog get to moving, you know, you don't want to put that tape on there too tight and cut their circulation and shit off.
Right.
You still got to be in there to make sure you keeping that tape in the right position and all that type of shit too.
Or that's a good way you can do it. I see a lot of people tape it, but you know me, I'm going the old school way. I'm getting me some 2x4s and put a piece of grass. So like basically the 2x4s is gonna force them to keep their legs together. It's like muscle
You mean like a little chunk of a 2x4 or something?
You can go to Home Depot, Lowe's, get you like a 2x4 and build you like a little thing. But when you place it to where it's like.
Oh, you talking about like build like a little lane for them where they can't really stretch. I ain't gonna lie, shout out J3 on there too. He showed me that, but I ain't build one.
That shit work. I swear to God. Like I never taped up. I did the 2x4 and shit.
It makes sense because they can't do no turning. They gotta go straight forward with a back. Straight back.
And it's preventing their feet from sliding underneath them. And usually what it is, it all boils down to is that if that dog can catch traction, if that dog can, you know what I'm saying, catch grip. So that's what it really boils itself down to.
I got it all the way on that because that slick ass surfaces be what give your dog flat chest.
And Swivers.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No, both of them.
LB says that shit works. I've done it countless times.
Yeah, that 2x4. Yeah, that's all they just need that grip. Once they get that grip and they get that muscle memory, oh yeah, they lit.
And a good thing to help you with grip, man. Damn, I done picked my pool up, but if y'all saw when I was hopping on here last week with y'all, I had the pool down there. And man, I get them shit. I ordered them big ass whelping pads. You know what I'm saying?
I got those.
Like, if a dog can't catch, if them puppies can't catch no grip on that, then they need some help.
No, but they really can't though. To be honest, you got to really think about it. They really can't because their patterns are so soft. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't got no.
That's what these is though. They like that fucking material. It's like, you know, the big gray ones. They come in all different sizes.
Yeah.
I order mine off Amazon, man. They whelping pads. That's basically what they for. They kind of like, they got the thick texture on the top. and it absorbed that shit like when they use the restroom and stuff. But that's what I use, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that puppy you got though, play man. Man, you keep that motherfucker clean, cause
They doing real good actually, y'all. Like no sign of weakness, hella active.
Hey, this
that's all you gonna have to worry about is just keeping it clean so it don't get like
you
get
don't want the
infected
infection
and
to get
swell
bad.
up.
You got,
See, and that's the thing, cause that puppy gonna stay on his stomach. You know what I'm saying?
you got clap,
It's gonna be on his stomach 100% of the time.
you got clap
So, my fault, I couldn't hear you.
No, I was asking Playmat if he has Clavamox.
Yeah, I got the amoxicillin.
All right, we'll start giving her like a point. What is it? Point.
I don't
Hey,
know.
do you,
Stick with my amoxicillin though. Matter of fact, hold on, I might.
No.
Hey, do you got some of that puppy amoxicillin that
Pink one?
yeah, the big homie was talking about yesterday?
That's what, I'm about to look. That's what I was just thinking of.
Because I was finna say, yeah, y'all don't think that the regular amoxicillin would be too strong for that puppy being that young?
That's why I said Clavamox at 15 milligrams.
Okay, gotcha. Let me double check. Bodymore Billies _ says a lot of people don't know to make whatever the pups laying on lumpy and not just flat, because if you leave that flat, it can give the pups flat chest. Yeah, you right. We just talked about that too. Hey, real quick, everybody that's now tuning in, man, this is the Bully Breakfast Club. If you want to engage in the conversation or you got a question that need to be answered, feel free to hit that request the live button. If you at work and you unable to chop it up with us, you do got a question circle that you could type your question and we'll answer it to the best of our ability. This is the Bully Breakfast Club. Let's eat. What's going on, y'all? Talk to me.
Man, shit. Have you seen a dog? Well, I'm pretty sure you go to show. Do you see a lot of dogs with stiff rears?
Yeah.
Okay, break that down for me. What you mean by
like they have no movement,
like walking on stilts.
Yeah.
So we're really like where they ass is more like wobbling instead of moving.
It's
not really. There's no like bend to it.
What's your name, man? Let them know where you come from, who you represent.
Oh man, I'm Doe with Rare Farm Bullets, man, from out of Louisiana, but I'm located in Georgia right now.
Okay, man.
But I had a question I wanted to ask because I keep hearing y'all talk about the flat chested. You feel me? So what's the signs to know that the pup then got the flat chested? Like I know y'all saying all the things to prevent it, but how do you know once it actually then happened to the puppy? Like
spread out. He spread out. You feel what I'm saying? Like they stretched out. The legs stretched out like to the side. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You never really see him get no.
I ain't never
motion.
That was that person either. I'm listening.
What did you just say? My father reading the comments.
How do you know a dog or puppy is flat chested? How will you know?
Feel the chest, because a natural puppy's chest is supposed to be like rounded, and if a puppy's flat chested, bro, you feel it. That bitch is flat as asphalt.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
Aaron.
Will it be any other symptoms, like any type of things that's causing it, like will it affect his breathing or anything else like that? Like
it can.
If it's bad, it can be like swimmers, like Aaron just said. The lady that just got off, like she was saying how the legs be spread out, extended out, and look like they turned in the wrong direction. It just really depends on how severe the case is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I ain't never experienced no flat chest, so I was trying to see like what's the things that you watch to know.
Like trust me, bro. I promise you, you'll know, bro, because you be like, what the fuck? Hold on, man. Hold on. What the man?
Right. It's some shit that's gonna be like, man, what's going on?
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna catch you off guard. Like, hold on, man. This don't feel right. Because I mean, if you hands on with your puppies and whatever, you're gonna touch your puppies. You're gonna feel them. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the way how the chest is supposed to be like a hump. You know what I'm saying? But smooth on. When it's flat chested, it's literally just flat. There's like nothing to it. It's just flat.
There's no type of shape at all.
And the normal person gonna think, well, God, Lee, man, this dog finna have a mean ass spread.
I see Big Farms ask what's the best solution. Me myself, just make sure your bedding is lumpy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Soft and bumpy.
Like make sure you got a lot of lumps and wherever the puppies is at. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's not, you don't want them on no even flat surface. Like, only reason I let mine do that is, like I said, because I got the whelping pads. And I might have 2 or 3 whelping pads stacked up in there where it's nice and thick. You know what I'm saying? Where they can move around and catch their grip. But it's really to your liking. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no certain way. It's to your liking, the breeder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was just. It's just to your discretion. Like, I know a lot of people that ain't really with the whelping box. They, you know what I'm saying? They straight incubator, let the mama feed, back to incubator. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm a swimming pool man, me myself, and the mama gonna feed and she gonna get up out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't keep the mom with the puppies either.
Oh, I do.
You know what made you go with that method, bro? Not putting the mamas with the puppies.
Not putting them with the
me?
puppies? Or leaving the puppies?
Shit, me, I just always did it. Like, I was always feared that the mom was gonna roll over and like and smash me and shit like that. So I just never took the chance. I just would always keep them in a whelping box from the jump, and I just go put them down there to feed and put them back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's just what I always did.
Okay. So are you no heat lamp? You straight incubator?
See, when I first had an incubator, then I stopped using the incubator because it's cool and all, but it's not really even necessary, in my opinion. You feel me? So then I went to just using like some regular boxes with heating pads and the top and the bottom. You feel me? So now that's all I rock with. And then as they get older, I put. I'm gonna show you. Hold on, I got some puppies right now.
Yeah, you right, Pine Hill Bullies. They got little vests. Like, you can order little vests. That's my fault. You can order them little vests too. They got little vests for flat chest on Amazon. He ain't lying about that. It's like a little vest, no lie, that you put on the dog. Real shit.
He said they sell the flat chest kits on Amazon. Pine_Hills_Bullies.
See, Pine Hill Bullies.
Look at Amazon. Hey, Amazon a good tool too, y'all.
See,
You too, Amazon, like, for a lot of your dog necessities, like, y'all find it, man. AI kits.
Save money. And you would save hella money, man.
Me personally,
at the dog stores, anybody that got a dog store. But Amazon, man, I be saving a lot of money, man. Like, for instance, the nipple feeders. I don't know if anybody fuck with the nipple feeders when they got the litters on the ground. But, like, man, I went to them dog stores and looked at some nipple feeders, and they want $125 and $150 for one of them motherfuckers. And you can go on Amazon and spend $40 and get you 2 of them bitches.
Yep. Amazon will save you hella cheese, man.
Hey, and please, man, you showing that you had that puppy with the hernia, right? This one right here?
Yeah.
I had one right here, you feel me? His shit was just like that, but it held up and closed, you feel me?
Okay.
So over time, man, as it get older, he 4 weeks going on 5, you feel me? And his shit closed up.
How did you treat it?
Huh?
How did you treat it?
How did I treat it?
Yeah.
I just kept him clean, bro. I just always clean because it was my first time I had it, you feel me? So I just kept him clean. I actually kept him with the other puppies too, so I never separated him or nothing.
Okay.
And he was good, you feel me? I feel like that should be going by. Each dog is different, you feel me? Because, like, I had another litter, and I kept them with that, and I lost one. But then I also had 2 others that was with it, and they stayed alive. So, like, I even got a dog that grew up to what? Hold on.
I did them both. I took the moms off. I took the puppies away from the mom, and I kept them with the mom. Me, I like keeping them with the mom.
I like keeping my puppies with the mama, man. Like, just one thing about me when it comes to puppies, I'm big on making sure that they're getting the proper regulation of body heat, just heat. You know what I'm saying? I like natural airflow.
Thanks.
You know, I crack windows. I got fans blowing, but I keep a heat lamp right above. A lot of people will say, well, I ain't really too fond of the heat lamp because it might dehydrate them faster.
You gotta have it high enough. You gotta have them heat lamps. You can't have it that. You gotta have them motherfuckers jacked up high enough or it will dry them out.
Nah, I keep mine at least 3, almost 4 feet above them. It's about 3.5.
See, this nigga grown with it.
I got windows open and fans blowing, so they're getting, you know what I'm saying? Not only are they getting the body heat from their mama, but they getting cool breezes as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
for when they.
I I switched it from
Warm.
to the heaters play, man. My fault, not to cut you off, my nigga.
You know what
I
I'm
went
saying?
to it. I ain't gonna lie. This last little that I just dropped a few weeks ago, I said fuck the heating lamp myself, and I went and bought me one of the little heaters, man. That got the temperature gauge on it. That cut itself on and off.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I did that way because I'd rather just keep the whole room that I got my puppies in at a certain temp than trying to, you know what I'm saying, keep a certain temp directly over them.
That's
They first days, damn, my fault, homie. Like Ralph Form said, the first few days, I got the heating pad in there with them. I'm gonna put heating pads on one side of my swimming pool, and I'm gonna cut that heater on. That way, they got a cool side of the pool, and they got a warm side of the pool too. You feel what I'm saying? That way, if it's happen to get too hot, they can move to that cool side. And if you get a heater, man, that you can plug up or something that got some temperature gauge that cut itself on and out, you know what I'm saying? That'll keep your whole room, the whole whatever room they in, with the heat fluctuated evenly. You know what I'm saying? And then with the heating pads in there, that shit keep them right for me. That it helped me out a whole lot.
good.
I don't use neither. I use heat
I do the
or
same
heating pad.
thing.
But that's because you keep it with the mama, right?
Yes, sir.
The mama.
I keep them with the mama if the mama a good mama, you know, because every
Bro, you don't be scared of that, man. That shit,
I'm with you on that rare form, but that's what I say. Like it depends on the female because I
watched for the first 2 days.
I'm telling you, the easiest way for me, and what I mean, it could be the craziest thing, but what I do is like the first day after they had them pups, I leave her in the pool with them pups all day.
Yeah,
she ain't finna eat, she ain't finna drink. So that whole motherhood shit is gonna kick in. You know, she gonna realize that she got some puppies. Because at first, you know, like she might not know what's going on. She had a stomach, and she looked around.
She still might be on the medicine. Still probably ain't clear the system.
Exactly. So me, I keep them with them. You know, by the time she wake up, because it's literally 24 hours when she's really fully off of everything, and like once she is, that's when that should kick in, and we going.
Hell yeah!
I just go off the mama, man, because every female different. So I'm agreeing with both of y'all. Like rare form, I know what you mean. Like it depends on what female it is. Like the litter I got on the ground right now, that just turned 4 weeks. Like that female right there, she a good ass mama. Like she won't even sit down until she know every pup is not up under her. You know what I'm saying? Like I can leave her in there because the crazy thing about it, after she get done nursing, like she got her own time limit, her damn self. Like she gonna let them puppies nurse, and after she done her time or done went off, she gonna get up out the pool her damn self. You know what I'm saying? She'll get up out that motherfucker and lay beside the pool. You know what I'm saying? So it's something like that. But every female different, man. Like really just pay attention to your female and know your dog.
All right, you caught that. All right, hey, rare form, let them know where you coming from. I'm about to add a couple more people to the live. Let them know where you coming from, brother.
Man, I'm out of Louisiana, man. Rare Form Buzz, man. We got Pups on ground. Isabella Trotmerl, off of the Big Twix son named Young Boy. You feel me? If y'all need something, tap in with me. Y'all need any advice, hit my DM. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all having me on this bitch.
Hey, man, let them know where the hottest show is in the morning, man. Let them know where to tune in to.
Man, tune in with the Bully Breakfast Club, man.
Straight up, man. I appreciate you, my bro. Have a good day. All right, I got somebody that's about to tap in, man. I used to see them in the quest box, but I can't catch you.
I seen a bunch of people saying that they'll use the oxygen concentrator.
X-rated.
But
Roger, brother, hey, let them know where you coming from, who you represent.
You already know, man. Frankenstein Kennel, Central Florida.
Okay.
We lit.
All right, so let me ask you real quick, man. What's your method as far as whenever you bring the pups home? Are you keeping them away from the mama, or are you putting them on the mama?
Man, I'm not risking the mama suffocating the pups, rolling on the pups. The pups not eating, they eating too much. I ain't risking that. I'm watching the feeding, and I'm taking the mama out of the. As soon as she done feeding, she going back out. Pups going straight in the incubator. Like I ain't risking none of that shit. I
What?
watch the feeding. I watch everything with my pups. I watch everything,
So
bro.
did you have a bad experience on why you don't want to do that?
Because one time I had let my dog in there and she started growling at the pups. Like,
Okay.
and
How many?
I'm like,
How how many days had it been when that first jumped off? When you noticed that?
she growled at the pups. I think it was like the third, fourth day.
So
Damn.
Was that her first heat?
okay, so now let me ask you this.
You breed on her
Name,
first heat?
Nah, I breed on her second heat.
did you leave her in there with the pups previously, or you kept taking the pups away?
No, when I first got home, I stood up with her, you know what I'm saying? But I left her in there for like 6, 7 hours with the pups, you know what I'm saying? Because the doctor was like, let her understand, but you always supposed to watch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't never supposed to like totally not monitor her while she in there because you got to watch what type of mom she is. This was her first litter.
I agree. Hey, real quick, not to cut you off, but to a lot of people, they got a lot going on in their household. Get y'all a camera, indoor camera, just something that just live monitoring. You know what I'm saying? It's a great tool. Me personally, I got a lot of stuff going on in my household, but it's so convenient to be able to hit this app, zoom in, count the puppies, watch breathing, making sure everything is cool, making sure the whelping box ain't, off the platform or wherever you got it at, man. Invest in y'all a little home camera or just for your wherever your facility is, just cameras in the facility, but mainly that whelping area if you are on the move because it is a great tool, man, and it'll, you know what I'm saying? Just convenient. Right up. All right,
But
let me
yeah,
let
I ain't really trust it. And all my pups, they came out good, healthy and then I split them up. Like I had 6 pups. Instead of feeding them all 6 at a time, I fed them 3 by 3. So I can watch them and make sure that the 3 that's eating, they're not aspirating or none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't, I was just real careful. You know what I'm saying? Like on what was going on but as I find out, I think I could be a little bit more lenient towards her because she did good. But after that first growl, and I straightened her, she was straight after that. Like she was
Okay.
good. She was good. She was good after
So
that.
other than that, you really ain't had no bad experience. So
No, I ain't have no bad
I'll let
experience.
the mama
I had
handle it.
like I had one pup that was aspirating like a couple times. He was my littlest pup. Probably see him on my page. His name King Louis. He was Isabella Merle. But yeah, but besides him aspirating, he did good.
All right, I got a question
Everybody.
from Lagrina 82. Is tube feeding better because you can go off the weight?
I don't know. I don't tube feed.
Yeah, you can't.
I like tube feeding. I personally don't advise to do it unless you have to do it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that mother's milk is the best natural, you know what I'm saying, diet. You know what I'm saying? Like the feeding, the natural feeding is better than, putting your concoction together. But I do know breeders, shout out to Preeminent, who is specifically on I tube feed. I don't let the mom mess with the dogs at all after they drop. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't, it's all up to discretion. But me personally, that mother's milk, and I let them rock out. Even with they got a full mouth of teeth, I still let them rock out.
Big facts. Yeah,
I let them rock
there's
out.
milk. That's straight drop right there. That mama's milk.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just, you know what I'm saying.
And
Then it
it's getting
got to the
them.
point. Shout out to my dog Zag with Zag Kennels. He seen how big the puppy was. I still got him on the mama and mush. He like, man, if you don't get them dogs some hard food right now,
Let them suck
You feel me?
life out them titties.
I'm letting them go in. You feel me?
Them bitches gonna be sagging like a motherfucker.
Hey, now
They
that
show
we
is.
going off what you said right there, Clay, man, let me ask y'all this, man. How long do y'all leave the puppies on the mama?
Until she just trying to run from them. She ain't never had that where the dog just going ham and the
Hell
mama
yeah, but
just
when they
trying to
start
get
doing that, them motherfuckers got a mouth full of teeth.
Yeah.
So you don't take them off. You don't
They
take them off
man
for like 4 weeks.
I've done the method where, you know, I let them rock out, and then it has been like a litter. Like my last litter, I think I took them off the mama around 3.5, 4 weeks, and they were straight mush and raw. You know what I'm saying? Like every litter that I have, I just do some different shit just to see, you know what I'm saying, what type of results I'm gonna get. Like even in my KB litter, it was a pup that I was watching since birth, and he just looked so exotic in the beginning, but he just turned out and he really wasn't hitting like how I thought he would. So it's just a lot of dogs that I pay, just the development. Like for instance, when me and Goldie dropped our litters, he had a litter of 3, I had a litter of 9, and his dogs was way bigger than mine. You know what I'm saying? At the time of them being born, and I'm just like, damn, bro, like what you feed these dogs? They the same age. You feel me?
But that litter of 3, he got a lot of titties left over.
He got a lot more nutrition.
Yeah, they gonna be able to suck way more.
They started getting, you know what I'm saying? They started getting bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, man. So again, that all falls back to the mother's milk. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a big litter, not every dog gonna be able to get on like that. Versus if you only got a couple. Rise and grind, Queen. Let them know where you coming from, who you represent.
Straight out of North Texas, as always, representing myself, the Queen.
Texas, stand up, man. Texas in this motherfucker, man. What it do?
So
Queen?
listen, I've had instances where mom don't like the mom. So if they give me 2 weeks, I'll bottle feed the 3rd week, and we go on into mush and stuff after that. My female, that big ass white one, I got my concussion and split my wig on my tile when her litter was 4.5 weeks old, and she was my female, so she was feeding, right?
Yeah.
She fed them till they were 10 weeks old, till I could think straight.
Damn.
I mean, we were putting mush in there too. You know, they were eating that, but they were going back and forth to mom.
And they want some good healthy ass puppies, wasn't it?
Man, that K2 litter was,
You put a breast pump on the mama?
No, I just I was in and out of the hospital. So we just left the room open. She would go in and out. We would take mush. She was cleaning the bowl afterwards. So if I was knocked out off pain pills, like she helped me. She was an immaculate mom.
I got a question from the question box. It says underscore Big Bag Bully says, how can you breed Brindle out of your program? That's a good question, boy.
Now you might see people say that taking it to a Merle.
Take it to a full suit.
You might. I'm about to get to that. I've had people tell me to take them to a Merle and I can get me a litter without Brindle. Lies.
Yeah, because you're going to get a Brindle Merle.
I've bred to Adonis and I got 2 fucking black Brindles. That's what I got off him. Now, when I took Hermione, which is a pie, chocolate, Brindle, like she got everything people don't want. Tick, all this shit. I took her to a full coat chocolate and I got 5 puppies and they were all chocolates and lilac solid. No tick, no Brindle, no pie.
Okay. So what you feel? Oh, so tell me what you think your analogy for that happening would be.
I don't know. I really think the full coat had something to do with it, but to me, I think nobody really knows.
Hey, Play Mad Unique, I got one for y'all. Do y'all feel like, as far as in the bully game, we need to start doing more like the Frenchies when it comes to them colors and stuff and getting your dog tested?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it'd be
You know,
good
I
for
didn't even
knowledge.
know Hermione could throw chocolate. I had no clue.
And you say she a Brindle.
She's white. She's got a small brindle patch here under her white coat. She's chocolate tipped. Like, she's a whole mess of.
Yeah, because I bred me and my little brother, we got a Brindle female that we produce, man, and we bred her last year to Rolex, the Crunch Son. He's a full suited chocolate, man, and we got a litter of straight black puppies.
Are you serious?
The whole litter was black. All 7 puppies was
But
black.
did you test them by any chance? Because they might throw cocoa, they might throw other colors.
Nah, I didn't test it. I didn't test it. It made me feel like that that Crunch blood carries black in it. Because my female, she came off she dates back to some Imp Bolo blood. So it made sense on the black on her behalf, but I
See,
thought we would
someone
got
right
some
there
more
says
color.
they bred to a Merle and cleared out all the brindle. Okay, well, I bred to a Merle and got black brindles. So that's what I'm saying. Nobody really knows the science behind it. Stop. Quit being a hoe.
So it really would be easy to say that, hey, if you got it, it would be better to help you know how to breed your dog by getting it tested if you're trying to throw certain colors.
Cole.
But let me ask y'all this. 317 Fabo says, Queen, how do you breed out Pied in the Frenchies?
Breed it to Fefo. No, I'm not. I'm going to honestly say, I don't have no Pied, so I couldn't tell you. I got chocolate fawns, fawn merle, double cocoa brindle, and a black brindle, and another merle. I don't know. Tina, exactly. They don't know. Like, my partner has a litter right now. She's like, why are these 2 black? I go, they're going to throw chocolate. I mean, there ain't no. Like Ferdinand, he throws chocolate and lilacs like nothing.
You said like
Every litter I've whelped off Ferdinand has been chocolates and lilacs
oh,
across the board.
So no blacks.
I think I've seen a couple of black ones in the litters, but I guarantee you they throw chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
but I mean that would be a recessive black gene though. No, never mind. I'm thinking of something different.
Hey, you right. You right. I ain't all the way around on that color. Shout out to Prolific in Virginia, man. That's my boy to be getting me right
You know
on
who
them
you need
colors.
to get on here to
getting my-
talk about this? I ain't gonna lie to you. You need to get Trap on here. Trap will bring that bitch down here.
Trap and Daydream too. Daydream studies a lot on color too.
Man, I said go talk, holla at Trap.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know
It's
Ferdinand
trapping.
throws black
ride
for
with you
show,
on that
but
just because Trap is
everything
the person that
Ferdinand throws, if matched up with the right female, is going to throw chocolates and lilacs. Period. Stop.
At the end of the day, this shit got to be in they phenotype for them to throw it though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say DNA. You can't go wrong if you focused on the color and trying to produce certain colors because you don't really know what the dog gonna throw, man. If you ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's a coin toss.
Right.
You know, if you haven't got it tested, especially if you bought it. Especially if you bought the dog from somewhere, you know.
I think, look, I know color testing is all great, and we all talk about color. But the big problem with the bullies and some Frenchies is everybody cares more about the color. Health test the bitches so we can get some healthy dogs. Then we'll worry about color.
Facts.
Like,
I mean,
I'm so sick of fucked up dogs.
For sure, but let's just say people have already started breeding their dogs for health, you know what I'm saying? And they are more focused and got structure and they're more focused on color. Like one thing that, you know, I've ran into is dealing with a strong lilac color to where you can't really break it. Like we trying to take different color patterns to it and can't really break it's just like they're so dominant. The color of this dog is so dominant that you get the color of the dog that you took, but it didn't come as what you anticipated. You feel me? And that's just one thing that I've been trying to figure out. Like, damn, well, what the fuck? Or what the hell I got to do to, you know what I'm saying, incorporate color off of this dog. You feel me? But nevertheless, though, you getting anything lilac or chocolate, you really in the game because that's the most high demand color in the game right now. On a solid tip.
Yeah, that's what I was asking you. Damn, boy, sound to me like you got a good problem. You know what I'm saying? Because would you rather have your shit steady throwing you lilacs, or would you rather have your shit steady throwing you blue?
I need
Nah, I ain't doing.
chocolates.
I'll take black over blue and white
I need
because
chocolate.
black holds color.
Great Bully Exotics. I've been doing a lot of research on that lately. So we actually have a male that I'm
You
breeding to
can.
my Frenchies.
You can.
We tested him. Okay, there's a test you can do on your Merle to see what level of Merle they
Right.
are.
Yeah.
Damn, so
So,
it's different levels to the Merle?
yes.
Hell yeah.
So, and this is what people don't talk about. They just want to tell
I
you,
know
oh,
it.
you breed Merle to Merle, fucked up. No, you have to do a little more research, but it
Facts.
can be done.
Yes,
I
you
have
can.
saw
You
people
gotta
do it.
match them up. They
Because
gotta match up.
I'm about to have this one tested because she's so basic, Merle, like not a lot of crazy color. I'm about to test her, and if she's a lower number, we're gonna take her to the boy that we have that has a higher number of Merle, and we're gonna see how that does.
I think you guys gonna get some real diluted blotchy Merle.
But you think?
I feel like once you take Merle to Merle, like
I don't think so because
done, but you don't get
JoJo just did a Merle to Merle, and they came out phenomenal.
You
nah,
gotta
like
test them.
the color of the Merle though.
All healthy.
Was it a gray patch with a whole bunch of black dots in it?
No.
What type of Merle was it?
I would have to look at
Was
the
it a
picture.
gray patch with the brown dots in it?
I would have to fucking ask her for the picture of the parents.
Okay.
All right.
No, I want to see the picture of the puppies. Who y'all
Oh,
did?
the puppies? She was FaceTiming me all the time. They're gorgeous.
I'm saying, like, what type of Merle pattern was it,
Oh,
though?
there was blacks, there was reds, there was browns,
Was
there
it
was like
Frenchie
all
or the
colors.
bully?
Bullies.
I want to see what the puppies look like. And the
Yeah, I
reason
got
why I say this,
those up.
don't quote me, y'all. I'm not saying this is why they turned out like that. But me personally, I feel my opinion, when they come out with a big gray, the whole body is gray, and you just got a whole bunch of black or brown specks, that comes from doing too much Merle on Merle. I don't like that basic Merle pattern. I like big, petite
What?
patches of different colors, and you might got a little bit of
Wait a minute.
Merle
Hold up, bro. Hold
on
up.
the
Hold on. Hold on.
legs or something.
There's Merles that you can't even see the Merle only in the eye, and it ain't no Merle to Merle breeding.
I mean, yeah, I already know. I mean, a blue eye and a brown eye is a
That's not what I'm
Merle
talking
color.
about. I'm
Are you
talking about the eye
about
literally has Merle.
the split of the blue
Cryptic
and the
Merle. Call it Cryptic
green?
Merle.
What are you talking about then?
Hold on, Queen. You say the eye literally, so you telling me
They can
they
literally
got
have
Merles with the
one solid
eyeballs with the
color
patches on
eye.
the eye?
They can literally have one solid color eye, but in the eye you will see this craziness. And that's actually a Merle patch in the fucking eye.
Oh, I got what you talking about.
But
You
the
right.
rest
You
of
look at their
their
pupil, and the
body,
pupil will be
the
two different
rest of their
colors.
body may be a solid fawn or a solid
That's a
color.
Cryptic Merle.
Katrina
Right?
has, no, a cryptic Merle is different. Katrina
I'm
has one right now that she just
engaging
tested.
this with you because you know I'm Merled out.
She tested because she wanted to make sure this wasn't an eye problem. It's not. The bitch is fucking Merle, and that's what the eye is.
So what was the color
A
of the eye?
cryptic Merle is a puppy that's born, and say right here on the back, I can see this faded Merle spot between weeks like 2, 4, 6, that time. But as this puppy grows and grows, that patch fades more and more. So at the end of the day, you don't see
Right.
the patch. That's cryptic. It fucking like disappears.
Right.
Yeah, but I thought
So
Cryptic,
would
I
you
thought
call that
Cryptic,
dog Merle?
I
Or would
thought
you
Cryptic
say no?
was that
That's
you can't
fade
see it. Cause
fawn?
hold
Yes,
on.
because it fades as the dog
No,
gets
but
older.
that's what
Not
I'm
because
saying
it's
though. But
not
that's what
there.
I'm saying.
So
It's not
call it a
necessarily
red
gonna be
fawn
in a
dog.
coat.
It's not gonna be in the coat. I heard a cryptic Merle can be on the paw, somewhere in the ear, somewhere on the
No,
you
it'll
won't
be
see it.
no. It can be anywhere on the body, bro.
That's what
But
I'm saying. It could be anywhere.
once the dog grows, once the dog gets older, you won't be able to identify this as a Merle dog. So that's why I'm asking Queen. Would you identify that dog as a Merle dog, or would
Yeah,
you
because
just
it's
say,
still a Merle.
huh?
And even though my partner didn't know what she was looking at in the eye, it's still visual.
But I'm saying though, so are you calling it a Merle,
A
or let's just say the dog?
Merle.
Even
Oh no.
though you can't see no Merle patches.
It's a Merle. That's what it's
That's
identified as in DNA.
a Merle dog.
I identify what the DNA says.
On everything.
But I have seen litters drop off Merles where they're like, is that one Merle too, Queen? And we'll be looking at it. And sure enough, we can look in the light, and we see that outline. But in that puppy,
So
by the
that's
time
not
they leave here,
that's
you don't
not
see
cryptic?
no.
Isn't that cryptic?
That's what I said.
Oh,
That's
okay.
cryptic. It's on the fur. You can see it at first, and then it kind of, as they grow and stretch, you don't see it anymore.
Hold on, what they just said?
There's no such thing as a Merle carrier. You can either see it in the beginning, see it in the end, but you see it.
That is a Merle
Not
carrier
if
though.
you can see it.
If you can't see it, if it's a cryptic Merle, it's still
It's
a
either
Merle
Merle
carrier.
or it's not. There ain't no
Right,
in
but
between.
you won't be
Okay,
able to
so
see the Merle unless you told somebody. So let's just like, all right, you seen the Merle when it was a baby. You seen the patch. You grew up. It faded out. Nobody can see it. Only person that knows is you. For those that don't know, you're going to be like, this is a Merle dog. They're going to be like, how? Well, it's cryptic Merle. As soon as you breed it, you're going to see. So a lot of people will say it's carrying the Merle gene, the color.
Where you are making the
pattern.
mistake is, can I see this Merle walking down the street? Is Merle or not?
no.
What?
You didn't even let me fucking finish. You didn't even let me finish.
I thought you was asking, can you see the Merle?
No, say you can't see the Merle, but then you pick up that dog and you see that abnormality in the eye. You're going to be like, oh, this bitch a Merle.
Gotcha.
Oh, I see it right there. Meaning it's visual. It's not a carrier. The ones they call cryptic, you may not be able to see it all the time. But I guarantee you, in certain lights, you're going to see the outline of where that puppy had that cryptic spot.
I don't know about that.
Stretched out, diluted, whatever you want to fucking call it.
Okay, so
Because
let
they
me
grow.
ask you this, Queen.
But you
I
can
got
still see it.
I got a partner that got a he's a Merle. He came off a Merle litter. His daddy a Merle, but the dog is all black. We have never ever saw Merle patches on this dog. He is all black. He don't even have a different color eye. His eye's not even different colors.
Right.
And he throws Merle. No lie.
He's
My
a Merle
partner
dog,
bred him.
And
My
what
partner,
color is this dog?
he black.
all black. It comes
black.
with recessive black or red
So
dog.
being he's all black, you don't know if he has that color in him, a black Merle.
Yeah, what I'm saying, his daddy is Merle. He came out a little of Merle.
Oh,
He just came out.
his belly's Merle, then you should know he's Merle.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
what
but
I'm saying, he produces
what
Merle. So
Roy
what do
said-
you call it?
what Roy
What I'm
If I
asking,
can
what do
see
you?
it on his skin, then he's a visual Merle.
No, you can't see it. That's what I'm asking. Can't see it, and he produces Merle. Like he already got 2 litters on the
You
ground.
just said his belly's Merle.
No, I'm telling you, he is black. I ain't say nothing about his belly. The dog is solid black. He don't have different color eyes. He
Yeah,
come out
black
the Merle
cover
litter
it.
and throws Merle. So what? Like, is that cryptic or what do you call it?
AKA a cryptic Merle.
Yeah,
But they don't want to say. They don't want to identify the dog as a Merle carrier. But at the end of the day, he carries Merle, and you would have never known until he had a litter.
facts. How is he?
I don't know, because it just takes me back to some shady business where this bitch tried to get me to use her Merle and they had 2 blue parents. So I think papers be getting hung, and I think
Now let me ask you this:
Nah, it's in the.
Can you breed a Merle? Can you breed a visual Merle, Queen? Can you breed a visual Merle, a full visual that you can see, and that dog not produce you any Merles?
Of course, I just had 2 black brindles off a fucking Merle. All I got was black brindles.
Got you.
Hold on, what was your question just now?
If you can breed to a Merle and not get Merle.
Yeah, that's what
I was asking because I saw that happen to somebody I'm
I,
close to. So and that's my first time.
I thought that I did that, but I'm not 100% sure that that's what happened. But I thought that is what happened with one of my breedings. But I just think another dog got to the dog instead because I was advised and taught if you hit a Merle dog to a solid color dog, half that litter has to be Merle. One of the puppies out of 3 had to be Merle. So I had one that looked like she was lilac, but she had a little spotty shit in her ear. So I'm like, she might be cryptic. You know what I'm saying?
But hold on, time
Well,
out. We gotta go
they
back. I
said
ain't
how
say
many
nothing.
puppies though?
Hold
My
on,
female only had 2 in that litter.
bro. This ain't sitting easy with me. What you just said, bro. How the heck can you be a Merle carrier?
I saw that.
Not even,
Baby,
bro. I've
hold
been
on.
thinking about this whole time. I just been letting everybody finish speaking. How is it you're a Merle carrier? It's either it's like Queen just said. It's either you're a Merle or
Or
you're
you're
not.
Merle.
Yeah.
Either you see it in the eye, you see it in a little
You,
piece, or you'll see
it's
Merle. It's
ain't no Merle. Ain't no such thing as a freaking Merle carrier. No such thing.
thank you.
Merle, unique.
What?
But
Hey,
you
tell
right.
me
You
this.
be a Merle dog, but you will not be able to
It's
identify it as
still
a
a
Merle
Merle,
dog.
fool.
You don't see
It's
nothing.
still a
It's
I,
still a
Merle.
Merle.
I know this though. I know that. But I'm saying for those who don't know,
Oh,
when you see the dog and they know what Merle looks like, but they don't see it, they'll be like, "Oh, it's cryptic Merle. What is that? Oh, so it carries Merle."
No, Elite, that's
But
not why.
it's really a Merle dog.
That's not. This female had a prior C-section and had some scar tissue that prevented the other ones from thriving. That's why she had 2. But I got all that removed and we ready to go.
Now I
But
was
regardless, I had 2 black brindles, 2 the exact same color, no other color, no Merle, no shit. So guess what breeding I am not repeating?
now I asked that
What's
because see I was like play mad. The info that I had got, was like play mad that if you breed a Merle and you have multiple puppies, you should get a certain percentage of Merles. But I done had a couple people that bred to some Merles and didn't get none at all, and it threw me for a loop. That was my first time seeing this shit. That's why I asked.
Are you sure they got the right semen?
I don't know about that. That was my number one question.
PMK, you're gonna have to test that one black one.
That was my number one question, play mad.
I mean, I've never bred.
Like we're sitting here talking DNA and all this in a group. Like, now I understand I'm part of that group because I just got Frenchies. I just started DNA testing. You know what I mean? So we're a circle of people discussing all this DNA talk, but how many of us can raise our hands and say our bullies are fully DNA health and color?
not a lot.
How many?
I'll wait to see them hands in the comments.
I got
We got
I
126.
got my hand raised for the health side of things. The color, hell no.
I've done a color
Hell no.
test one time. Done a color test one time, y'all.
Hey, they go trap right there.
Just to see who the daddy was to these puppies.
I was just asking, Trap. I was just asking, but I appreciate you for the ratchet business. I'm gonna tighten up, my boy.
No, but yeah, I don't really
It's a Merle carrier, bro.
no, heck, bro, stop, man, stop, relax, bro.
It's a Merle carrier, bro. At the
No
end
I
of the
such,
gotta
day,
agree
bro.
with
no,
rack
it's not.
runners, man. That'd be my number one question, man, that I asked of the bully owners, man. Like when
No,
we talking about exotics, you can't just separate them because these dogs got a lot of EB and Frenchie in them. You know what I'm saying? So you can't. When it comes to the color code, you gotta incorporate that and include the EB and Frenchie because we talking about exotics. You know what I'm saying?
this fool just said there's such thing as, man. I still don't agree with that. But
Look at you. Hold on.
Pierre say you misleading the community, play man.
Nah, hey, this was a huge debate about a year or so ago. Like we had a huge live about this, but it's factual. Like if let's just say a person that has seen a Merle dog, sees a dog that doesn't have no Merle on it, they're gonna be like, "That's not a Merle dog. I know what a Merle dog looks like." And you're right, because everybody's used to seeing the Merle color pattern, but it
Okay,
doesn't have it.
so
So that
let me
dog,
ask you this. So
huh?
let me ask you this then. Seeing as how everyone keeps saying there's such thing as a Merle carrier. Let's just say if you have a dog that came out of a Merle litter, but it's not Merle, no cryptic, and the dog does not throw any Merles,
I
is that still a Merle carrier?
got 3 of them.
Is that still a Merle carrier? Answer me that.
What?
I'm gonna say you have to get. I don't know, man.
If
I'm gonna say you have to
you
get it
have a
tested.
litter,
I can't say yes or no.
if you have a litter off of a Merle, right? And let's just say 3 out of the 5 is Merle, the other ones aren't. The other ones that aren't Merle,
Say
are they considered Merle
2 out of
carriers?
the 5. So realistic, like some shit I got right now.
Are you really telling?
You
Ask the
can have
question,
5
Unique.
puppies.
Ask the
4
question,
can be
bro.
Merle, and 1 could not be Merle at all.
Now
Okay, and
I
the
got
one,
5 puppies, 2 girls, and 3 blues right now. And going by what you and Unique telling me, that mean that when them blue dogs get old enough to breed, they will not produce Merle because they not
okay,
No,
Merle.
and you could
so now,
DNA them right now and know that
fact.
a year in advance.
Okay, so now, play Matt. With that being said, seeing as how you keep saying there's such thing as a Merle carrier, out of a litter,
Bruh,
like she just, what?
I'm listening.
Okay, out of that litter, that one dog that is not a Merle at all, you breed that dog does not throw any Merles. Is that dog that you bred is considered a Merle carrier?
Nah.
He's not a Merle. He's not Merle. You just said if you breed a dog that came out of a Merle litter and he didn't produce no Merles, is he a Merle carrier?
Yes.
Right, because you're saying
Trust
that
me
these
now.
the Merles.
How is he even a Merle if he doesn't have it?
Right. You just said that there is such thing as a Merle carrier. That's the reason why I asked that
Look, let's
question.
get off the Merle. I
No,
bred to a
hold on.
testable.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
bred to a testable carrier.
No,
Fluffy carrier.
I'm out.
I got the
I,
fluffy, but the bitch ain't testable.
First of all,
It's
look,
not a color. I know
like
it's a pattern.
Ballistic said, it's not a color.
It's a
It's a
pattern.
color. It's a
It's a
color
pattern.
defect. It's where whatever the DNA split, it didn't know what color to be, so it just came out like this. Okay, so this is what it is. If you got a Merle dog and you breed that visual Merle dog to a solid color dog, you're getting half and half. Okay, you just said you got a dog out of a Merle litter and you bred it and you know Merle is he a carrier? He's not a Merle dog at all. Because you can't do like, oh, a tri-carrier or he like you just said, Queen, he's a fluffy carrier. It's not like that. Either it's gonna be Merle or it's not, okay?
Yeah, but what I was
That's what
referring to was
I'm agreeing.
DNA can be
I'm
hit or
agreeing.
miss on different puppies.
I'm agreeing. Listen. So next thing after that, okay, you sit back and you have a dog that you never knew was a Merle and he's throwing Merle. For those that know Merle dogs, the first thing they're gonna say is that's not a Merle dog, that's a black dog. Okay. Or that's not a black dog, that's a red fawn dog. Because it runs within the red dogs too. So you gonna be like, bro, it is a Merle dog. So what? They just it carries Merle.
Y'all see
And
what Ray said?
it
Bullshit.
doesn't carry the Merle. I'm just saying the Merle
That's bullshit.
because
That's
it's gonna grow
bullshit.
Merle.
Who you talking about? Ray
Yeah,
Queen?
that's bullshit.
But listen, no. So next thing you know, after you breed the dog, you feel me? Or you after they breed the dog that was not a visual, people can say it carries Merle, but at the end of the day, we know it's a Merle dog. But for those that don't have that eye, they're gonna be like, no, it's not. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. I know for a fact, like you can't breed a dog that's Merle, and then you got all the Merle puppies litter mates. They're not gonna carry the Merle gene. If they do throw it, they are a cryptic Merle. But I'm
Listen,
saying they're Merle carriers.
listen. Oh, y'all stressing me
Look
out.
She holding her head, bun falling off the top of her head. Unique dreads coming up.
Oh,
Nah,
Immaculate Frenchies, you already know. So once again, let's go back and rewind this whole conversation where I was talking about my partner, what she did testing the level of payday, the level of Merle and payday.
Okay.
There are different numbers. There are different levels. Let's compare it to hydro. You got mild hydro. They can live through it a year hydro, and they dying in 5 weeks hydro. So you
Or
got like
when it
different
comes to
levels
color
to
wise, it's the
everything we're
same thing
doing.
in the tries, right? Tries the same way, like a ghost try and a
Yeah,
regular try,
I
a
got
full
ghost
visual.
tries.
What I'm saying
My
is
ghost tries are black.
there's two different levels. Like the carrying genetics is two different when you got a ghost try and a full visual try, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hey,
So
real quick, not to interrupt y'all, Countryside. Anybody that's viewing the live right now, if you are not following me personally, you will not be able to comment on this live. This just the way I got my settings set, like just to protect the page from any type of nonsense. You feel me? So the comments are on, but you gotta follow my page to comment on this live. That's what it is. It's nobody's been blocked or nothing like that. That's just how it is. That's how it's set up.
OMC, I want to dabble with the Merles too, if you know what I'm saying. But I want to get those Merle numbers. I want to see that become more of a thing with Merle breeders.
With what?
Getting their Merle tested. Like, what's the level of it? What's the
So they got
intensity
an
of it?
intensity and all that shit with the Merle.
No,
Yeah.
talking about like double
No,
the big
that's exactly what I'm
M.
talking about.
No, that's what she's saying. You got intensity and all of that shit with the Merle. That's like it's different levels.
What you mean? I'm listening.
No,
She going to
you weren't, or
break
you would
it
have been
all.
listening
I'm
30
gonna
minutes ago
let
when I
Queen.
brought
I'm
it
gonna
up
let
the
Queen
first
break it
time.
all the way down for you.
We were talking about the mail carriers.
So I'm gonna find out which test she used. But she tested Payday's level. She's tested him with like 3 different things. Like the animal genetics, then she tested him with something else to see about the CRMR or CMR2 or whatever it is. Make sure you don't carry that. Then she tested his Merle level. See, like Ray knows his number. And there is a chart. Yeah, so there's a chart. But Ray, Immaculate, y'all know I'm coming from bullies to Frenchies. I didn't have no Merle bullies. So now I'm trying to learn more about that
But
shit.
damn, Ray, the same one that said you can breed 2 solid
Hey, my
dogs and get a
partner
Merle.
just texted me. She said the test used Merle length and it is with paw print genetics. Look, she's watching the live. She's texting me the answers for y'all. Like,
All right, so look. All right, let me ask you something real quick. So you're not familiar with the Merrill chart?
I haven't pulled it up and printed it.
All right,
Me
so
and her
look,
discussed it.
Merrill chart, it'll be like kind of sort of like the Frenchy color pattern. It'll be a big M or a small M.
Yeah.
2 small M's make like it's just like that. I got it on Facebook somewhere,
Man,
but
that shit, man, for the community, man. Drop it, cause I'm trying to learn something. I'm in class right now.
Let me see if my guy can send it to my phone real quick so I can show y'all because it's really.
Hey, Billy,
Hey,
if you're still watching, do you have that Merle
we on
chart?
Google with it. We on Google with it.
You Google whatever.
Merrill
I'm getting
chart.
it from the place.
Hey, Ray, so you meant that, Ray, when you said, because he got his numbers, he talking some Merle shit. So Ray, are you a person that done already bred 2 solid dogs and produced Merle?
Hold on.
Hey, Immaculate.
pattern.
So what I'm looking into is if you breed a higher level of Merle to like say like a super low level of Merle, would that be a healthy Merle on Merle breeding or possibly?
I heard that if you do murder, like you gotta
I
get
heard
it tested.
that such
Figure
out.
out.
Look, man, I'm about to show y'all. So, I ain't trying to look. First of all, I'm not trying to confuse nobody because it's real, man. But
Oh, I got the chart in my messages, but if I go to it, it's gonna throw me out the live.
Drop it for us if you don't
All right,
mind. I'm saying like on
look,
your story or something.
I will.
See?
all right. So check it out, y'all. Can y'all see this?
No.
Man, it's almost that time. We're gonna have to do. Man, you got to bring this
Yeah, that
back
shit
tomorrow.
too small,
You can
man.
send me that. You can send me that link though.
Yeah, I'm
Is that the same type of chart like they got for us, like
now
the color chart with the
that's something
tribes and shit?
new. This is a new chart. A lot of people were going off of this. Can y'all see it?
Gotcha.
Look, she like, how the fuck you supposed to read?
Hey, on the top box right there, what was the difference between them M's? Because color wise, they look the same.
That was two capital M's. That was capital M,
I
two capital.
believe that.
Man,
Merle to Merle is cool.
why
The
you
defects come in more when the dog has a lot of white, which that make. Look, I'm also looking into my breeding that went to shit. A dilute to a dilute, and I produced a double dilute, but I lost 5 out of 6 to hydro. So I
Hey,
mean, I'm looking into all this shit because I've never taken a loss like that on one of my personal breedings. Like I was dead.
hey, Playmat, Leo with the dog said, look at your DM. He sent you the DNA test.
Hold on, say it again.
Leo with the dog said, look at the DNA test I just sent to your DM.
Okay, hold on.
Leo with the dogs. What kind of breeding was it? Merle to Merle? Inquiring minds want to know. I want to know what that DNA test is.
Yeah,
I'm a
she's trying to do.
nosy bitch. I'm a nosy bitch. That's how I know everything.
So the DNA test and female I just sent to your DM.
If your bitch is 2 weeks from delivery, start throwing some of this in her food. I just went and bought PetSmart out.
Yes,
3 cases.
that's what I use.
Hey, Unique, wake up, bro. You falling
No,
asleep
I'm
and shit.
wait. I'm reading the comments.
Hold on. All right, look. Hold on. I'm about to look at the DM real quick, y'all.
And the Immaculate Frenchie said they sent it to you too.
So y'all can't read this.
Yeah.
Okay, play Matt. So you telling me at the top right there, you breed two big M's and they gonna produce you a little M?
That's a Merrill Carrier right here. We could barely see it. That will be your cryptic Merrill. And this will be your cryptic Merrill. Y'all see that?
Man, I swear to God, it's gonna last until she's
Yeah,
6 months old. She's so
see it.
fucking little.
I see it, but what fucked me up is on the top side, the cryptic is on the left. On the bottom, it's on the right. On the top, that's a capital. On the bottom, that's a lowercase. So
Right. Bro,
is it
man,
because it's white and black? Is that why? Is it because the one on the top is white and the one on the bottom is black?
real quick. Immaculate Frenchie just sent the photo, man.
Okay.
All right, so look, man. This really confused y'all because there ain't even no pictures. It's cold letters. Man,
Look us back to science class for real.
This is going.
That's the.
It's not. They said that's not cryptic mural. That's a double mural. The all white one.
Yeah, there's double Merle.
I guess that's why that motherfucker look like a ghost on that bitch.
Hey, go
That was
back to that picture.
mural.
Go back to that
That was
picture.
the cryptic mural.
No, fool. They all telling you it's a double Merle. Go back to that picture.
No, I know, bruh. They're talking about the mural combinations, bro. That's what they're talking about.
How y'all puppies live? Mine live spoiled as
I
fuck.
don't know, man.
Yeah, I got too many babies that's gonna play with them
See,
toys.
this is
This is so I
But
can
they
ignore
live
her
good
for
though.
hours at a time, but she doesn't feel lonely.
all right.
That's cute.
So look, he said this is a Merrill Carrier right here. Now this is gonna be hard. I'm gonna zoom in on it though. Check it out, y'all. We're not trying to confuse y'all, but if you see down at the bottom, the Merrill, it's a little n / capital M.
And then at the second from the last.
That's one copy of the Merrill L. I ain't about to put bro address and shit on there, but yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, like it's confusing, man, but it's real.
You know, you just gotta quit listening like us all talking on here.
You got to
I
really do your
mean,
research.
we could be right. We could be right 100%. Well, you know, I could be, but
I have a brindle that throws mirrors.
do your own
So
research.
that's
Don't
what
take
would you call that 1K underscore Frenchies? What would you call that?
He got a brindle that throw mirror.
Bro, y'all think I'm playing, bro? Like this
What you so what
conversation
so
right
what
here
so what you
is a
so
headache.
hey Queen, I know you say we don't need to listen to nobody, but damn, what you call it? That man say he got a brindle that throw Merle.
You said what?
Is that a cryptic?
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Because I've even seen Merle litters where they got the Merle, and in the middle of the Merle, it's fucking got brindle coloring.
A lot of people thought
Brindle Merle.
that was Brindle Merle.
I
Now
saw I done saw
let me show y'all some Merles real quick, man.
Someone was asking about what food. This is it, mother baby starter. I just dump it right on my mom's normal kibble 2 weeks.
Okay. All right, so this is a Merle dog right here. See, you got the Merle all in his legs, underbody. You know what I'm saying? Feet. All right, but as you can see, like he got
No go.
colors in him. Now he don't got no tiger stripes on there, indicating that he's brindle or nothing like that. He's never thrown no brindle either. But this is the type of Merle that I like to see, you know what I'm saying, with big, beautiful colors throughout the body. He looked like a camo. I call them camo Merles. But that particular pattern, I'm not exactly sure on as far as the Merle chart where he would be at on there. But I know it's not cryptic and it's not I want to say big M on big M. I'm not totally sure.
Can't see on that.
They said he's half Merle.
She's going to the woo.
So he would be big M. He wouldn't be there wouldn't be no ends in it at all because he's Merle. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Big M, small M. He's not double M.
Okay, so that's like with my puppies. I got one of them where his Merle pattern is more of like the big patches, and then the other one is more of like a bunch of the splotches.
That right there, I feel like is double M, double M.
But to get a double Merle, you got to bring two Merles together.
Y'all got me on this Merle conversation. I've never owned a Merle dog, so.
Hey, I own one and her daughter.
Right
I'm not ready to go all in on that shit yet.
Y'all need to go to Punnett Square. That's what hey, TTB, I just told them the Punnett Square, but they looking at it like, what? And it's funny to me because I'm not trying to draw the conversation out, but we definitely about to flip the channel, man. Next question, man, because this question right here, this particular color genetic defect will have your mind.
Hey, and all this started with how can you breed out Brindle?
Right. We trying to figure out how to outbreed a Brindle. They said breed it to Merle. You know what I'm saying?
I just think there's a lot behind the Merle gene, and I think a lot of people know a piece of the info.
Hey, bro said I did over 30 breeders. I'm lost. Nah, the only reason why I know about this, y'all, because I went crazy with a Merle. You feel me? So I was definitely studying and doing my research, bro.
Hermione.
You know what I'm saying?
You're going to the woo.
All right. They said, let's get the structure right first. I copy that. All right, man. Next question, man.
Mama, baby girl.
Everybody's in the comments.
Yeah, y'all grabbed me out with that one.
It's like, damn, just color test the dog.
Yeah, I did.
All right, so look, question from MMEB_ATL. I have a female who has had one litter, hasn't come back into heat after 10 months. What would you recommend doing to bring her in heat?
Ivermectin I recommend you hitting me up and buying some heat pills. We'll bring her in less than a week.
Natural, everything's organic with her too, y'all. So she's not trying to give you a heat shot or nothing like that. Queen is, you know what I'm saying?
It's a 7-day
very
regimen. By day 4, between
resource in
4 and
the game.
7, she'll either be bleeding or swelling. All natural. Checks her hormones, gets them all back in check, gets you back on track.
So something that long is really her shit is out of whack.
And maybe not out of whack. Maybe she's just slow to come in, but
or
they're a breeding dog. You just want to get that under control.
Me myself personally, I always I never resorted to those methods because I was scared that it would fuck my female up. Like far as her regular like that would throw her off track, her regular like cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing I ever been worried about far as fucking with something that'll bring the females in heat, like the shots or whatever. Like
Not for kick your ass.
I was always worried about like long term afterwards, will it mess them up any type of way?
Ooh, I got rid of that ugly sister, yo.
Yeah,
I put her in a guardian home just in case she does actually turn out.
Oh no, you got me on that one.
I'm gonna tell hey Ray,
that was always my question for it.
all right.
I ain't gonna lie.
What's the next question, y'all, man? We got people tuning in to the Bully Breakfast Club. I appreciate everybody that's on here right now. This is where you come and get your plate however you want it made. You feel me? So we discuss everything that pertains to these dogs. Any questions that y'all have, feel free to jump on here. If you able to engage with us live, request it live. If you can only hit the question box, type it, and we're going to answer it. This is the Bully Breakfast Club. Let's eat. All right, hold on.
I can't wait to take that big ass bitch to the woo.
Hermione. Day 14 and a half, seen maybe going up to, but should I worry? No, I mean, shit. I go get a PG done.
I was also gonna tell bro that hadn't had a female come in heat. A lot of people would do this, take their female around other females in heat, and it could bring them in too.
As was it a male dog? Got a male dog stood around him. You know what I'm saying? Just me, that like studs always like you say. If you got multiple females, that's what I always been on. Just like that old dog shit. Just if you got a stud, you might not even be breeding them in house. You know what I'm saying? But that stud gonna help bring that female in heat. And once she come in heat, if she around other females, it'll do it too.
Yep.
It'll bring them in too. I always been on that type of process. Me myself, I ain't gonna lie.
No doubt. It's definitely gonna bring them in. We got a couple females in heat right now. Queen got what you need. I made 2 females come in heat with her pills. So is this something that you making, Queen?
Want me over with the organic. I want to hear more.
Is this something that you making? Okay.
Can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No, Queen.
Queen.
Your mic's probably muted.
I'm muted. I know it's not no backyard mix.
Okay. Let her sunbathe outside. It helps regulate cycles. Let her stay outside.
It does, and it also helps. We just got some fucking haters in this motherfucker right now.
Just ignore it.
Don't follow me. That sun helps a lot. That sun, when your bitches are pregnant, let her sunbathe. I mean, don't leave her out there to get overheated, but catching those rays and all that shit, that helps with cleft palate, even in your developing litter.
That natural vitamin D.
Yeah. Yep.
Need that rec time, man. They need that
I'm
rec.
very loud. I got you, but when I get off here.
Okay, I got a question from 317_Bully House. As a stud owner, do you charge a breeder more to breed a granddaughter back to the stud?
I think we answered this the other day.
I've seen people charge double for like offspring to the parent, but not for the grand. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about. I ain't gonna stud, man. I feel like that's just up to the stud owner discretion, bro.
Yeah.
I know mother to son and daughter to father, like they definitely gonna tax you.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be double.
Why do you feel like they do that though?
Cause you taking their butt and trying
Because
to take
they ain't done it yet. If
not
they
even-
did their 2 times, 3 times in-house first, I guarantee you they wouldn't charge like that.
I can't agree with that because when I bred to Disney, and he said that if I brought anything back off of Disney back to him, because he done did it plenty of times, he charged me double his stud fee. So that's $14K to breed to that dog.
I never had a stud to push, but I've heard that right there, what you just said. And my opinion on it is just because at the end of the day, if that stud, and only the stud owner gonna know this, if that stud is not tightly bred, then when you go take that daughter back to him, them offsprings are gonna be better than that daddy. So you gonna be in position to have a stud, if especially if he a producer, you're gonna be in position to have you just went to.
Well, I
If
can
you
tell y'all,
line
I
it
don't
up
know
right.
no stud, so I was just talking out my ass anyways, because I don't know no stud. I keep the big ones.
No, but that's how it is.
Is you go up a little.
What you say, Unique?
No, I said that's what Dizzy Devil is. Dizzy Devil, I went over there and shit, his stuff fee $7K before he closed them. And then he was like, shit, if you want to take anything up to the 3rd gen, it's double.
Damn.
That's a granddaughter.
Yep.
That's granddaughter included.
And that's because they don't work that move with their blood, so they know what it's gonna do. You feel me?
Hermione.
So like
I feel like that's a good thing to do,
genetics is
or do
gonna be
you feel like
tight.
run people off?
Say it again.
You feel like that's a good thing to do, or you feel like you gonna run off
That's a
doing
good
it?
thing to do.
Yep.
That's the best thing to do.
And not only that is class. That's class in session without even taking time to school. For somebody
Look at my
that's
little bully
paying
dog.
attention to it,
Yeah, no, most definitely. You gotta.
that's the way I look at it. Like, I don't got a stud that I'm pushing. I haven't pushed the stud, but at the same time, when you see that going on, for when you do go buy a stud and they tell you something like that, to me, that's class in session as a breeder. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's simple science. Them genetics gonna be tight. It's not gonna be something that's scattered. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then the cold part about it, if they already coming from a badass female who's a good producer at that, with the genetics to match, man, that's gonna be a hell of a litter.
Look, she's the one that fed her puppies for 10 weeks. This little female right here.
She did what?
She's the one that fed those puppies for 10
You can
weeks.
get them, man. They've been out there forever. Oh yeah.
Okay, power_Kendall says, I want somebody to be able to come trust in my program and help them along the way if I can. Are you asking like how you can do that? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Me personally, I feel like the only way that somebody's really gonna trust in your program is to see what you do within your program first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that plays a major role in your because a lot of people will just say, "Oh, trust the blood, trust the process," but they want to know, have you trusted your own process? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that right there will solidify a lot of breeders that come and rock with you. Just like Unique said about, we were talking about Dizzy Camp, right?
Yeah.
They work within their program amongst each other and come out and just let it be known like this is what it is with us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, how could you not want to sit back and engage with other people that's trusting in their own program and showing you the results of their program? You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel like you gonna like. I'm coming, baby.
Like, oh, he
Come
responsible.
on, big girl. Look
I'm
at you.
so used to people feeding puppies. I thought he was fixing a bottle for a puppy, y'all.
Nah, hey,
Howard_Kendall said, nah, I'm talking about the stud situation. Like, I'm not charging you double to come back to my stud if you want to come mess
yeah, daddy.
with me and invest into my program
Hey,
myself. Okay, see, I'm going to be helpful as possible, but
no,
then again, at a certain point, I understand. He gonna take at that point, bro. If you finna do that and allow him to, and allow anybody to do that, bro, you gonna allow them to take your blood and run off with it completely.
Yeah, that's why I say, man, it's different. Like same way, there's different levels to these dogs. That's one thing that's been coming on everything we speaking, man. It's different levels to this shit. It's different levels to breeders. You know what I'm saying?
I always,
So it's gonna be different each camp you go to.
but that was always the rule coming into the game was like if you breed anything back to the stud of mom, or well, yeah, if you breed a daughter back to the stud, or even go back, anything dealing with that dog's blood is double.
Man,
well, I don't think it's a rule. I think every stud owner can
No,
do
so
what
that's
they want
what
with their business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Like,
I didn't say it was a rule. I'm just saying like me coming into the game. That's what I always heard.
but I would.
it
I
was like
know
that
that.
for
I
bullies,
know
man.
that some of the best dogs. Now, understand, I'm saying some, so I don't need everybody getting in their booty hole about it. Some of the best males, nobody even knows who they are.
Big fact.
Like my circle has some fire ass boys, but you don't see them posted everywhere unless we're tagging that stud or that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'll be looking for the underrated shit, the shit that's not in the headlights, but the headlines, because a lot of studs that everybody, oh, fire and dick rides and this and that. I've had litters off those studs, and understand I've had those females before on a whelp, so I can compare them. And then they go to this big name stud and have all hydros, half the litter, deformities. Like I've seen
Man,
crazy shit.
that was a question I wanted to ask a while ago. You off because I got it one time that I did it, man. We got a whole litter of 7 and 6 of them puppies was hydros, man. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 weeks, right around 2.5, right at 3 weeks, everybody start checking out, and you like, damn, what's wrong with these
That's
puppies?
what
They haven't seen.
just happened to me. That little
What's
Frenchie
going
up
on?
there, the rest of the litter died from hydro. Oh, I was sick.
Damn.
And I breed F1s. I ain't never had no shit like that. Well, in my personal litters. Have I seen it in other people's breedings? Of course. When you whelp over 35 litters a year, you see some shit.
Right.
But, and then I DNA tested and health tested Polly Pocket up there because I went to the vet for her first shots and she was tiny, you know, Frenchie, what, 5, 6 weeks old the first round? And he was like, you can't breed her. I'm like, why? He goes, she has mild hydro. So all the hydros I brought up here to get a paper from you for the owner, you tell me you can't call it, that you don't know. But I bring in this puppy that I've never questioned one time had a problem, and you're going to say it's mild hydro? The fuck out of here. So I went in, DNA test, got her a CT scan on the head, everything, 9 yards. She's 100% healthy. So, I mean, like, my vet can tell me that about this puppy, but when I'm bringing you one that's head is like jelly, you can't verify. Get the fuck out of here. So, you just...
They're asking what exactly is a hydro?
Hydro, like you picture it as water all on the brain, like everywhere. That's not really what it is. In the middle of the brain, there's 2 arteries, 2 spots that blow up with the hydrocephalus. And as it leaks into the brain keeps absorbing that. And that's how that head keeps getting bigger and bigger. You can give it Ozipramol. You can try to reduce the swelling. You can do steroids to do this. You can do antibiotics to avoid that. But bottom line is under a year, that dog's going to die. Stop chasing hydros and hoping they live and telling your whelper they're wrong. Acting like we're cooking up hydro and syringe feeding it to them motherfuckers. It's a problem. And exotics, merles, fluffies, Frenchies, nanos, chihuahuas, hydro can come in any breed. But the more we inbreed, backbreed, line breed, crossbreed, mix breeds, the more you're gonna see it more and more.
Yeah. In my experience, man, when they delivered the puppies, I asked them, like, damn, they hydro? Because I was like, man, I ain't never saw no puppies come
They
out the
can't
womb
tell
this
at
fucking
first.
thick. But as they got older, one thing I noticed, it was like they skulls didn't form all the way, man. They had big ass soft spots, big ass indentions in their head. Because at first, you know, with the litter that I had, and this was about 8 going on 9 months ago, the litter that I had, man, I had a litter of 7. I lost all of them except for one. And that one puppy that lived was the one who had like a full skull. He didn't have no big ass indention, no big ass soft spot in his head.
So I'm gonna tap in on something because I'm hoping a lot of y'all have vets that'll either let you be in during the C-section, watch the C-section. Like me, I be in there
I do.
working.
Yeah, I'm in the back.
So there's something that these vets do, not all vets, but some do. And my partner and I, we're going about our deliveries a little different. Bitch, you gonna get your ass kicked? Oh man. That little Frenchie got Hermione's toy. Hermione was about to kill that. Slinging your puppies. When they come out, they sling them to get that fluid out. I'm not digging that. And I've been seeing so many full litters of hydro. In the back of my mind, I'm wondering if they're doing it when they're slinging our puppies.
No, because from what I know, well,
like in my situation,
a puppy's
I can't
not
say
supposed to have a soft spot. Everything
facts. That's what I
Hang
was
on.
saying.
at board.
Hang on. This is something I do a lot of research in. I've been on hydro for years. Hydro can be genetic. It can be like what I'm saying. If they're slung and they're causing an issue with the head, that can cause hydro. Bad milk in a puppy, in a mom. It causes neurological issues and become hydro. Hydro is caused by an underlying condition or injury, trauma, or genetics. This is why everybody's like, I don't know where it comes from. So my next 2 litters, I bought a bunch of these suction. I'm taking my machine. I'm telling my vet straight up.
The one you put on the nose?
No, I'm telling them straight up to give me my fucking puppies. I will wake them up. I do not want them slung. Come on, get out of my room. You're just asking for this bitch to eat you for lunch. So I ordered a bunch of these. These are a couple, but I ordered a bunch of them. I have like 100 of them. So, you know, I got that suction machine, that industrial one. So I ordered these because I'm going to hook it up and plug it in the delivery room. And I'm just going to suction that fluid out myself from their mouths and wake them up. I don't want them fucking slung. I really think that, yes, we have genetic issues of hydro. But I don't think any of these litters of full litters of hydro are all being caused from genetics. I don't believe that.
So far as like in my position, you feel like slung is still gonna give them puppies, like, cause even when my puppies started checking out, like they did good. Like I didn't have no problems, man. They hit 2 weeks, eyes open, they start moving everything, and they start checking out on the nipple,
Get that?
on the mama
I've
nipple.
been through it.
And what I'm saying is like, but they skulls, like they didn't, like it wasn't formed. It was literally like
it can be a small hole in the middle.
It was in the front, like towards the front on like
Hey,
the forehead.
listen, it can be a small hole in the middle. It can go from front to back and side to side, like a cross. It can just be the whole skull feels like jelly when you touch it.
That's how the soft spots was. Felt like jelly, big ones. You could stick the tip of my pointer finger off in them motherfuckers.
Oh, I know. My partner had one, and they kept telling her it wasn't hydro. Well, when it died, guess what she did? She held that dead puppy up, and her finger went to the knuckle into the head.
See, that's what I'm saying.
No, I think Playman's dealing with his kids.
But you know, I'm telling y'all, I just really feel. And then here's another thing. So Tequila's litter was delivered by my vet and by a different vet tech.
He let you be great.
That she just got him and suctioned him and laid him down to me, and I woke him up. I know they were not slung. Both puppies were great. But then the ones they delivered the next day with a different vet tech, they was whipping them like she was lassoing fucking cattle. Stupid bitch. Like, they were all hydro. Tell your vets, do not sling my fucking puppies. If you've been having a lot of hydro, tell them to fucking don't sling your fucking puppies.
See, I was always taught to make sure you got their neck like in between your fingers. You know, so their neck is not wobbling.
No, when you sling a puppy to get fluid out, I don't have a tiny puppy. To be honest, like, if this was a tiny puppy, which it's not, like, we'll say this is the tiny puppy's head, and then there's the neck, right? You want to cup the puppy, and you need to hold the head and neck straight.
Facts.
But when they're slinging them, oh, wake up, get the fluid. Bitch,
Yeah, they will
cut
do
that
that.
shit out. Quit being lazy, because you want to take 50,000 C-sections today.
Damn, it look like they ringing a chicken neck. Your puppy neck going every motherfucking way.
Hey, J3.
They will if you let them, you know what I'm saying? So, she, I know she ain't lying, but I'm in the back with my
But
bitch. That's
I
one thing I'm thankful
think that it doesn't hurt to address those things when we're seeing so much of it. Oh, my vet, I go right back in there. Me and my partner will go in there, and they'll just hand us the puppies. We'll wake them up.
No, I don't go back there. My vet don't allow that.
Yeah, once they put her to sleep, I'm in the back. When they cut her open, I'm right there, everything. Gloved
Oh,
up,
I
at
love
the
my
bed
vet. I come in, and he'll be like, put her on the scale. I carry her to the back. He goes, how much you
and
weigh?
they're just like Playman.
He's like, put her on the table. I love being a part of my shit.
Man, I apologize for my delay in my absence this morning. So I got my baby over here. So he's not letting me be great this morning. But we are at a 2-minute warning, y'all. We about to sign out. Go ahead and give them some encouraging words for this week or today before y'all sign out. Go ahead. You go first, Queen.
Stop taking every ounce of criticism or opinion as so offensive. Sometimes if we don't all help each other, we're just gonna keep letting these shitty dogs out there breed. We need to be honest with each other about this shit.
Okay.
Stop hiding your problems.
All right. Go ahead, Loyalty.
Oh, man, you know, man. Trust your process, man. Stick to your vision. And if you ain't loyal, you spoiled for the soil, man. Appreciate you boys, man. Shout out to the Breakfast Bullet Club. Shout out to Queen.
For real, though. I appreciate y'all jumping on this morning, man. We about to go ahead and sign off. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate everybody that tuned in this morning. And, you know what I'm saying, just heard us out, got answers to their questions. We do this every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. This is the Bully Breakfast Club powered by the Wolf Pit. Let's eat!